So now we're gonna give you advice on how to shift from I'm fine alone and I'm fine being single to I am ready to accept and build real lasting love. So the first thing you gotta do is heal your relationship story within yourself.
Exactly. Your past relationship is not your future. It's not because you had, and we all have it, bad relationship, bad dating stories.
Yep.
That is gonna happen again and again. But if you keep closing your eyes on the mistake that you've done, if you don't take accountability and you always said it's because of him, it's because of her, then yes, the cycle will continue all the time and you will never go out of it.
And just remember that you are not hard to love. You were just loving the wrong people. And the second thing is to work on yourself, but really work on yourself and build the skills to be able to enter into a meaningful, loving partnership.
Very, very, very important. We take relationship too much like something's just gonna happen like that. Just like that. When you want to make a business, I like to take this example. When you want to take a business, I'm sure that you know that you have to learn the skills that you need to make this business.
To be successful.
To be successful. But just not even to be successful, to understand what you're doing.
Absolutely.
So it's the same for relationship even more, because this is the biggest decision, the biggest moment of your life, finding someone who's going to live next to you. We keep saying that. So building the skills is the most important things. You have to learn how to communicate well, how to argue in the healthy way, having this growth mindset while you argue, you know. It's going to help you as well to choose better, because if someone doesn't argue in the healthy way, you will be able to feel and understand that it's not for you. It doesn't go nowhere.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you, because even if you think about at work, bad behavior, poor communication, poor social skills, they're not accepted. You will have a lot of problems in your life if you don't have these skills. It goes the same for the relationship, even more so. So take the skills you already have in your daily life and you have to apply them. So like Fab said, you need to be self-aware enough. You need to be able to take accountability. Saying things like, I enabled somebody to treat me badly, that's only a part of it. That was me to say, oh, I just enabled this person to treat me badly, but I'm a saint. You know? No, absolutely not, because I was vengeful. You know, there was definitely things that I needed to work on. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys all my flaws, but but you get the
I'm gonna
point.
tell you. So there's this, that.
Listen, the most important thing about my flaws, I don't have many, but you know, is the fact that I'm willing to learn from them, apologize, admit when I'm wrong, and I calibrate myself very quickly. And I think you need to learn those skills and you need to continue learning. So this is such an important point, is you are never going to be the perfect person, but what you will have to do is adopt the fact that you're a learner in this life and that you will have to learn your partner and yourself and continue to grow together through communication.
Enjoy the journey.
Exactly. And we will leave you with this last thought, because a relationship doesn't require luck, it requires actual skills. Another thing is that you have to create a life that somebody can join. Not that somebody replaces something that's missing in your life. It's you need to create a space that a person can just join.
When you invite someone in your house, I'm sure you clean your house, right?
I would hope so.
I hope so. So it's the same in a relationship. As much as when you meet someone, you want to see the green land, you want to see trees and fruits for you to eat. It's a little bit image, but so you as well have to give that to someone as well.
That's
You
right.
have to make the people feel that with you, they can find peace
That's right.
if they bring peace to you as well.
And just to add to that, so in the previous point, we more talked about the skills you need to have. And in this point, it's more around the fact that you also have to bring tangible things. You know, so you have to have some structure, some routine. You have to be able to provide for yourself.
Yeah.
You have to be able to be helpful. You have to be, you know, have the bare necessities. Obviously, have good income, or a home or a car or whatever it is.
Yeah.
You need to be able to complement the person that you're with. So you have to obviously work on your inner skills, like in the previous point, but you also have to work on life skills
Life skills.
and be able to give your partner a safe home, a secure home, feel stability, not be afraid of financial issues, like those type of things. You need to work on that, and then get a partner who is going to complement that. Doesn't mean they have to be, on the same exact level than you, but they absolutely have to be able to give you something and uplift you in some way.
You need to feel that even if they are not there yet, they are going to.
That's right.
And also, I wanted to say something that you said was very interesting. When you're gonna work on that, what you just said, then someone who doesn't will feel unattractive because you did the work.
That's right.
You bring the things intentionally.
Yep.
So when someone in front of you is not even aware of that, it's gonna be unattractive, and you're gonna save a lot of time,
That's right.
a lifetime.
And you think about it, when your life has space for a healthy partnership, only then a true partner will arrive, and you will be able to attract them, and you will be able to choose them wisely. So this very last point is encompassing all of the things we talked about. So you need to date with strategy and not with your emotion.
Yeah, you will understand that. It will click in your mind when you're gonna start to do the 3 points that we just said before. Because you're gonna start to build your strategy, to build your plan, and then date intentionally according to this plan that you just made.
That's right.
You're not gonna go outside anymore to find and to win the casino.
I saw something today that was very, very interesting, and I think it relates perfectly to this. A man who reacted on emotion because he was angry. He got mad, he wanted to fight, he shot someone, he ended up in jail for 20 years. That's what happens when you act out of straight emotion. So when you're on a date and someone makes you feel all these emotions, they invoke all your trauma. You don't know that at the moment, but they make you feel excited and scared at the same time and anxious, and you just keep wanting more. You're reacting on emotion. And if you choose this person, they might just ruin the next 20 years of your life. So you need to scratch that, and you need to be very, very intentional. What is this person actually showing me through their actions? Not through your feelings, through their actions. Are they being considerate? How is their temperament? What do they have? What skills can you see? How do they treat staff around them? How do they treat their friends? How do their family see them? You need to be able to consider all of those things before you make a decision.
Especially after 30.
That's exactly right. And remember, having a strategy and dating intentionally is not boring. It is self-respect. And now we're going to leave you with 4 questions to ask yourself that you can apply today to really truly understand why you're making the decisions you're making in regards to dating. So the first question you have to ask yourself is, do I actually want to be single, or am I just protecting myself? Dig deep though. And the second one is, assess your last 3 dating options and think whether or not they show growth or repetition of your previous cycles. And the third one is, what is my future 50, 60-year-old self going to feel? Am I going to feel grateful or am I going to feel regretful? And finally, the fourth one is, when you're actually ready to go on a date, you need to think about, have I set my non-negotiables? Have I set my emotional boundaries? And we'll leave you with this last thought to ponder on. Independence is beautiful, but avoidance can be dangerous.